how to flip the camera, right?
No, how do you do it?
Case.
Oh yeah, there you flip right there.
Right there.
Okay,
Case gonna put us on game real quick.
we're gonna talk to these girls right here.
Do it. Go ahead.
Okay, right now, we'll see what happens. Oi, eu estou em vivo com 300 pessoas.
Olá,
Fala seu
tudo
nome.
bem? Prazer, mas é Miss Karine.
Miss Karine? Esse é o
Direto do
nome?
Piauí,
Você é muito
Nordeste.
sexy, uau.
Thank you.
Eu nunca conheci... Ah, você fala inglês?
Não, eu sou do Nordeste.
Nordeste? Nunca conheci uma mulher de Nordeste.
Prazer.
Por que você estava escondendo toda a minha vida?
Acabei de chegar.
Eu tenho muita raiva com você.
Por quê?
Porque você está escondendo
Não
de
estou.
mim toda a minha vida.
Eu acabei de chegar.
She said she just got here. Então, vamos
Vamos lá.
casar.
Vamos.
Eu preciso
Hoje é meu
residência.
aniversário.
Hoje?
Sim, 25 anos.
Quantos anos você tem?
25 anos.
Como?
25 anos.
25? Ah, ok. Eu tenho 10 anos.
Estou fazendo hoje.
Não sei. Falando com minha audiência.
Thank you, baby.
É sexy, BNB.
Bye.
Dá-me seu Instagram. Você fala inglês ou não?
Não.
Abre seu Instagram para eu seguir o meu mesmo de seu Instagram.
Tá da hora.
Você, eu sou baiano. I'm just spitting game, sorry. Bye. Perdeu sua amiga?
Está
It's
lá.
okay. Você tá comigo, você não precisa amigas.
Ah, tô estando.
I'm getting her Instagram. E quando você percebeu que você gostava de americanos lindos com barba ruiva?
Eu moro na primeira vez.
Agora foi a primeira vista. O que você vai fazer agora? A parte de enamorar com você. Ok, tchau, amor. Beijo, tchau. Ciao.
Prazer.
Ciao. All right, boys. I'm livid. I'm beside myself. I'm absolutely furious. As you saw, so I was picking up girls in that live stream. I thought I did a pretty good job. Like, I thought I had some pretty good results. You know, close talking the girl, our faces like this, you know, kissing her, you know, on the side of the cheek. She's clearly very receptive, clearly very into it. And what do I get in return from the audience on the live stream? Insults. They ridiculed me. It was some of the worst, you know, insults and that I'd ever received, you know, online. Some of the worst trolling I'd ever received online. So let me tell the story. So first out, shout out to my brother from another mother, Austin Holloman. So he was in town in Sao Paulo, Brazil. I said, hey man, I'd love to show you around. I got this cool bar called Mahau Bar. I think you'll like it. Let's go. So it's cool. We go out. It was like a Friday or Saturday night. And I'm just thinking, okay, cool, chill night, talk to some girls, whatever. But then he goes live. Now, he has a big audience, mind you, much bigger than mine. I'm like 6K subscribers at this point. He has 100K. And he had 400 to 500 people tune in live. And he's running his live stream. He's talking about what he thinks about the city from a dating aspect, what he thinks of the city overall, updating him on his travels, whatever. And at some point, I forget, he had to order a drink or he had to go to the bathroom. I forget the circumstances, but at some point he's like, yeah, I'm gonna let my boy Redbeard. He's like, this guy's like a super smooth, he's like a dating coach, cool guy. I'm gonna let him run the live stream. Here you go, here's the phone, Redbeard, you run the stream for a second. And I'm like, oh, okay, like now I'm live in front of 500 people that, again, it's not even my audience. It's not even my audience. Like, okay, like what am I gonna do? So I'm like, all right, let me give it a shot. I'm like, how can I entertain these people? They don't know me. Again, I'm not their audience. I'm like, I guess I'll just pick up girls live. I'll put my whole, you know, this is on the internet. This could be clipped and shown forever. This could be, you know, material for hit pieces, months and years down the road. Fake dating coach Casey Redbeard says he's a good dating coach and says he knows how to pick up women, but, you know, get shut down on live stream, not knowing that like anybody could have a single bad night. Anybody, no matter how good you are, could have a bad night out. But I'm like, screw it, I'll try it. And what happens? Amazing results. Amazing. I talked to a whole bunch of girls. I forget, you know, I'm recording this now. I don't know exactly what parts of the video I showed or what parts I cut out, but I know one scene that I put in, again, like I talked about, I'm approaching this beautiful Morena, this beautiful brown girl, really pretty girl. I'm kissing her on the cheek. We're close talking. She's putting her face next to mine. It's going really well. And then I'm also adding value filming Austin because, you know, it's his channel. It's his live stream. I don't want to, you know, hog the spotlight on his thing. I'm also filming him and adding value. So I'm like, cool, like, let me go back and like, you know, read some of the chats. What are these guys saying? This guy's cringe. This guy's a weirdo. This guy's a loser. Why are his eyes so close together? He needs to shave his beard. His hairline looks like he was attacked with a flamethrower. That one made me laugh. They say that I survived a flamethrower attack. This is called a hair transplant. It's gonna grow in and be perfectly even and look amazing in another 3 to 4 months, I hope, fingers crossed. And yeah, now, I am exaggerating a little bit. I don't actually feel ridiculed and ashamed. I don't know what I chose for the title of this video. I probably titled it like Picking Up Brazilian Girls on Live in front of 500 people, and I was ridiculed and insulted and shamed. I don't know what I chose, but I probably chose some title like that. Maybe a little bit of a clickbait. I'm an influencer. I have thick skin. I have what's called a strong masculine frame, so these things don't get to me. I took some notes here on this, and this is something that I want to talk about. You know, I talk about building online systems for meeting women on autopilot by leveraging other people's time, so you can just have the same way you could, I don't know, pay for, what's something you could pay for? I don't know, if you're a real estate agent and you could pay someone to deliver you leads of people interested in buying homes, and you just pay a set amount and they just bring you leads of people who want to buy homes in your market, which is Phoenix, Arizona. I've done that with dating. I have a way to create an online automated system. But what I realized is that no matter, you know, if I could build an automated system for meeting girls, if you don't have this masculine frame, what I call a strong masculine frame, then none of this stuff matters. So I'm going to define what it is and how you can work on it and how you can have it and how it's a greater problem in society. Let me talk about how it's a greater problem in society. When you don't have a strong masculine frame that embodies confidence, assertiveness, emotional stability, a sense of purpose and direction, and exudes strength, reliability, and leadership, disaster. What's the phrase? Like, strong times or hard times create strong men create good times create weak men, something like that. We're in the weak men create hard times phase. We're in the year 2024. I have to dog whistle this a little bit, but we're in the year 2024. Subtract 4. So if you can do in your head 2024 minus 4, so 4 years ago, some big event happened in the world that proved that the mainstream media can just manipulate you and get you to believe absolutely anything they want, and people are just leaves in the wind, and they lack this masculine frame to not be, what's the word, swayed and, you know, influence and stuff like that. One of my first mentors in the game, Owen Cook, my good friend, RSD Tyler, he talked about with women, I'm gonna relate this mostly to women because, you know, this is a dating and, you know, success channel, so we'll talk about women now. You have to be like the lighthouse in the ocean. So the lighthouse just stands there. It's fixed and it's strong. The waves could be crashing into it, or they could be calm. It could be a nice sunny, a very tranquil, peaceful day. Or like I said, it could be a storm and the waves crashing into it. When you're dating women, especially amazing, beautiful, gorgeous, sophisticated, intelligent, Latina, Brazilian women, it can come with a little bit of that Latina passion. There, you know, the waves could be, you know, calm, or they'll be crashing into you. And if you're gonna like, ooh, why is she getting fussy with me? Why is she giving me attitude? And you're gonna react emotionally because you don't have a strong masculine frame, disaster. So let's talk about the characteristics of this. I'll go through this real quick. It's confidence. That's a huge factor in having a strong masculine frame, believing in your abilities without being arrogant, being assertive and respecting boundaries. One of the biggest things of like, what does it mean to be masculine is having boundaries. So, you know, people are rude with you. People do something that upsets you. The waiter is rude with you, something like that. You have the assertiveness and the confidence and the lack of, again, I want this video to be monetized. I don't know, you're not a wussy, let's say, that you can call them out. Purpose, having clear goals and a sense of direction in life. I don't think any of us were built to, you know, sit in an office under fluorescent lights and sell insurance. So wake up, be an entrepreneur, get a remote job, okay? Have a sense of purpose, integrity, okay? This is a big one. If I can legitimately close my eyes and, you know, hand to God or whatever, say, I've never, you know, I may have been like a little bit of a dick about like 1 or 2 things in life, but I've never been like a severe asshole or, you know, hardcore like betrayed a friend. I've had infinite opportunities in college to hook up with my buddies' girlfriends, never took on that. And you might be saying, well, duh, you shouldn't do that. A lot of you guys in the same position, you know, would have taken it. Leadership. A lot of you guys really lack leadership with women. This is one of the most unattractive things. You have to have the dates planned. You have to direction light. You have to plan. You are the pilot and the woman is the co-pilot. and resilience, okay? You need to really be able to dust yourself off, get back on the horse, and not let other people's, like, a lot of influencers, like, I said in the title, oh, they ridiculed me and made fun of me. Again, a little bit of clickbait, because I wanted to talk to you about this masculine frame thing, right? A lot of influencers never become big time because they can't handle the hate. Okay, celebrities, you see celebrities like, Britney Spears and stuff like that go crazy. Now, at the same time, me with a 6,000 person, small YouTube channel, I can't even imagine what it'd be like to be under that level of scrutiny. But, it is pretty much, like guaranteed a large percentage of pop stars and actresses are just gonna go crazy because they lack the resilience of the negative comments they're gonna receive for being in the public eye. So that's what a masculine frame is. How does one actually achieve this? Okay, so self-awareness and self-improvement, this is a big one. The key to confidence is to be adept at things, meaning you're good at things, you have skills, you have accomplishments, you have achieved things, so that being confident is easy. It's like, it's called reference experiences, right? If you've picked up girls a lot in your life and had good success, it's easy to turn it on and go live on somebody else's live stream. If you've made difficult decisions and you've done things where you're like, well, I have this, $6K a month, $5K a month steady job, but the dating market is terrible here where I live, so I'm gonna, settle for this. It's the best I can get, a remote job that only pays $2,000 a month, but I'm gonna figure it out, YOLO, and go to, the Philippines where $2,000 is, plenty, and I like Asian girls, I'm gonna make friends out there. Going after what you want and not making excuses and going towards self-improvement, learning things. Like, it's very easy for a guy to be confident with his shirt off when he goes to the gym a lot. It's very easy for people to be confident in social situations if they have reference experiences from the practice of putting themselves in a lot of social situations and them doing well. Continuous learning, okay, building confidence. Yes, I told you about mastering a skill. I can't even say this guy's name. TATE, Mr. TATE talks about mental Haikido, all right? You want your brain to be like a bouncer at a club, okay? So like you have to be on the list and only like certain, young, attractive people get into the club and like other people don't get let in. Your brain has to be like a bouncer against negative thoughts. Your mind will always sink to the negative, and it'll sink to the negative the more you are alone in isolation, the more you're on social media looking at a curated list of the most entertaining, beautiful, charismatic, and funny people that your brain thinks like these are like normal people, and you now compare yourself to them. Get out of isolation, do a lot of social stuff, make a group chat on WhatsApp of your good friends, go bowling, shoot some pool, I don't care, be social, get out of your house. There's more to life than just a screen, okay? Practicing assertiveness, clear communication, setting boundaries, practice saying no, okay? I get like, oh, can you coach me better? Can you help me with this? No, I don't have the time. Oh, could you edit no, I can't edit the photos. I don't have the time, bro. I don't have the time, okay? Your mom says, well, I don't want you to move to the Philippines. I don't want you to go to easier to, sorry, mom. Sorry, the answer is no, I will not stay here, mom. You know what I mean? Emotional regulation, okay? It's a very feminine quality to be a leaf in the wind and not be steady. Women, they say, oh, I want a man to be my rock. This is what they mean, okay? Practice being self-aware and understanding, like, okay, I feel nervous right now, but I'm not gonna, put it this way. Confidence is not the lack of feeling nervous per se, or bravery, I should say, but it's going in for it anyway. It's like, I'm sure the Romans or people, the Greeks who went to war were terrified, absolutely petrified, terrified with fear on the front lines, but they attacked, they went in, they stormed the castle walls anyway, okay? So another thing that my buddy Owen talked about, you have a cool social part of your brain. So I'm gonna make an analogy of talking to women, like the cool, able to improvise, tell good stories, high emotional intelligence, read social cues, that part of your brain exists and it's there. But it won't let you access it until you take action. So the way he made an analogy is like this. It's like if you're on a plane, right? And you tell your buddy, hey, I need the manual for the plane. I need like the instruction manual because I want to fly this plane. And he goes, no, I'm not going to give you the manual because if I give you the manual, you're gonna like actually try to fly this thing. And you go, no, dude, like I'm flying it. I'm flying it. You might as well give me the manual. And he's like, no, I'm not giving you the manual. Don't take off. Like, stop this right now. You go, nope, I'm flying it. And then, you know, the engines turn on and you're taking off, and then you're going down the runway and you take off. You're like, dude, we're already in the air. Give me the manual. He's like, okay. Here's the manual. Just take it. Just get us out of this alive. Your brain will not give you the access to the fun, charismatic, social part of your brain until you actually step up to that cute girl at the mall, okay, and talk to her, okay? Until you, you know, DM that girl. I don't know, it doesn't take a lot of, you know, confidence to DM a girl on Instagram, but you get my point. Until you show up on the date, till you put yourself in those situations. Discipline, having a routine. Again, this comes down to saying no, but also come down to like, hey, if you've decided you're getting a good body, if you've decided you're making time to work on your social skills, if you decided you're gonna come into the 21st century and learn how to meet women online. Majority of relationships these days begin online, begin on Instagram or dating apps. You're gonna learn how to take good photos, learn how to touch them up. You're gonna learn how to look cool on social media. You're gonna learn how to make funny, charismatic videos. So when you add girls on Instagram, they go, damn, he's got a cool, charming personality. They're gonna follow you back, okay? Living with integrity, consistency, taking accountability, being transparent, exhibiting leadership, inspiring people, being a good leader to your friends, defending your boys, decision-making, huge one. I don't wanna like be too specific because my friend might watch this video, but I have a guy that's just been like teetering with this decision, this massive life. It's like, bro, make the decision. Make the decision. You guys watching at home, you think you wanna, you know, go out and go, you know, date foreign women. You think you wanna try some of this dating stuff. You think you would do it. Make the decision, okay? Being resilient, optimism, okay? And then having a good network, a network of like-minded people. I mean, you know, and shout out to my buddy, you know, Austin Holloman. I learned a lot from this guy, right? I think we both learned a lot from each other. My channel, I'll tag a video on I'll post a story right now of like, you can see on the YouTube graph of like my views are kind of like teetering, some subscribers. When it takes off, I learned a lot from him. I do a lot of these, you know, funky, like kind of like rage porn headlines. I do a lot of these entertaining rants. Even though again, I don't know what I titled this video, but it, you know, something like, oh, I picked up girls and they ridiculed me. Again, it's to get you to click because I need to sell the click on drama or something, you know, more low vibration that you think you want to see, and then weave in the high educational stuff about what a masculine frame is and how to have one, how to achieve a masculine, how to live with integrity, have self-control, goal setting, having a sense of purpose, regulating your emotions, being strong, not being a leaf in the wind, practicing assertiveness, practice saying no, positive self-talk, challenging yourself, building your confidence, being in more social situations, continuous learning, self-awareness, all this stuff. This will improve your relationships with men, it'll improve your relationships with women, and the only way, like true actual happiness is not the Rolex, it's not the private jet, it's not bottle service, it's not gambling, it's not video games, it's not touching yourself. It is good relationships with high-value people, and yeah, you guys get along, family, friends, that is key to happiness. If you guys like this stuff and you want to go deeper with more strategies, check out my course, my program. It's a community, unlimited coaching in there. I will like personally coach you, and an online course. It's called Modern Dating Mastery. Link in the description. Or if you don't want to pay me any money, that's fine. Just subscribe to the channel for more free game. Peace out, boys.